Technology acknowledges that our campuses are located on the unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish nations of Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh.
Good afternoon, wonderful viewers. It is 12:30. My name is Eden Chipperfield, and here are your top news headlines. In the interior, it appears that the Edgewood Farm ostrich cull will begin despite numerous efforts to save the birds. This morning, a convoy of police vehicles and waste disposal trucks were set up outside Edgewood Farm. The reason for the slaughter is some of the birds being infected by avian flu. The order to cull was delayed to the farm's owners attempting to appeal but failed to succeed. It is estimated around 400 ostriches will be culled. RCMP escorted the Canada Food Inspection Agency to execute the search warrant on the ostrich farm. More details to follow when more information is available. In Alberta, searchers are continuing their efforts to find a 5-year-old boy who disappeared over the weekend near a southern Alberta playground. RCMP said that Darius McDougall was last seen walking with his family south of Crow's Nest Pass near Island Lake Campground. They say searchers scoured the area by land and by air Sunday but did not find the boy. Police say the boy has a medical issue which may prevent him from responding to others. Darius is described as being 4 feet tall with short brown hair, and he was last seen wearing a blue-gray hoodie and sweatpants. Crews have come in from British Columbia to help with the search, supported by drones, dogs, and helicopters. In other Alberta news, dozens of students skipped class today to rally at the Alberta legislature in support of teachers ahead of the anticipated teacher strike deadline. The students waved signs and shouted chants in solidarity with the province's 51,000 teachers who are advocating for higher wages and reduced classroom sizes. Both the Alberta Teachers Association and the Alberta government remain at the deliberation table attempting to work out a collective bargaining agreement before the October 6th strike deadline. The disposal of single-use items across Metro Vancouver has seen an increase of over $850 million from 2023 to 2024, according to a report from Kelly Dew, a project engineer at Solid Waste Services. Our reporter Braden Coombs has more.
A recent study given to the Zero Waste Committee of Metro Vancouver shows a significant jump in the waste of single-use items. 888 million more single-use items have been thrown away in landfills in 2024 compared to those thrown away in 2023. A full-scale waste composition study showed that despite efforts to reduce waste, it is still an ongoing issue. In the report, it states that a new single-use category has surfaced, called molded fiber utensils. This material is normally composed of recycled paper and newsprint, yet it's still finding its way into trash cans and not being properly recycled. Braden Coombs, BCIT News.
Now that Canada officially recognized the state of Palestine, relations with other countries are expected to change. Reporter James No has more on the potential fallout of this decision.
On Sunday, Prime Minister Mark Carney announced that Canada, along with the United Kingdom and Australia, will officially recognize the state of Palestine. This now brings the total of countries that recognize Palestine to 151. Carney says that the decision reinforces Canada's commitment to a two-state solution. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has criticized the move, saying, quote, "You are giving a huge reward for terrorism." James Ngo, BCIT News.
Hundreds of Hollywood and Broadway stars are urging Americans to defend free speech following Jimmy Kimmel's suspension. The American Civil Liberties Union released an open letter Monday signed by over 430 celebrities, calling it a dark moment for freedom of speech. ABC suspended Kimmel's show after his comments about conservative activist Charlie Kirk. The move sparked a debate over free speech. The letter emphasizes that voices should not be silenced by those in power. Signatories include Robert De Niro, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Aniston, and Meryl Streep, among others. In other developments, the co-hosts of The View condemned the suspension after being silent about it for 2 shows. In Burnaby, it is currently mostly cloudy at 17 degrees, with an expected high of 20 today in the forecast. Those are expected to wear a nice comfy sweater or perhaps something warm to overtop, but can be easily removable when it comes to the weather changes. Those have been your top news headlines at 12:30. Tune in at 1 for all things sports related, no matter what the team, with my co-desker, Selena Teixeira. Thanks for joining. We'll see you soon.
Stay tuned for more on BCIT's 1680 The